Here comes your pre-market summary for Wednesday, May 31st. Stocks looking to open the day a little bit lower here. Futures pointing back to the downside this morning, coming off of a bit of a choppy start to the week yesterday. 0.42 right now for the S&P. The Dow 0.28 downside. NASDAQ about 0.4 in negative territory as well. TSX futures here in Toronto pointing to 0.5% decline, 2.8% on top of a 5+% move lower yesterday, if you remember, for crude. Bitcoin and Ethereum both in the red to kick things off as well. That's an overall look at both the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. Pretty good start yesterday. We did get a little bit of a choppy session, though, overall to kick things off for the week. AI shares back on watch this morning, both NVDA and C3 AI. Pretty active here once again in the pre-market. No additional catalysts as far as news stories are concerned, but all-time highs yesterday for NVIDIA before it did fade off late in the day. C3 AI with a monster move back to 44 to kick things off for the week as well. Yeah, as I was mentioning, a big-time 5+% decline in oil yesterday had all of the oil stocks under pressure to start the week. OXY CVX among those, downside again this morning, 2.8% for crude oil in pre-market trading here to the downside. So we'll have a look at some of the energy names. Baidu, Baba, JD.com, PDD, all the Chinese ADRs showing a little bit of strength. We did get a little bit of factory data overnight out of China that came in lower than expected, but a bit of a bounce after a negative start to the week. Interesting note for Baidu, they're launching a $145 million venture capital fund specifically aimed at, yeah, you guessed it, AI. Tesla back on watch as well. Pretty active here once again this morning in the pre-market. Elon's trip to China continuing. Pretty positive headlines coming out of China regarding that trip yesterday. HPE, one of the earnings names today, downside in a big way. Light volume though, but HPE under pressure to start the morning. Grab the watch list, guys. Use that QR code. Bottom right corner right now. We'll see you coming up at 8:30 on TraderTV.Live.